Good evening, members of the board. My name is Laura Newell, and I am the arts coordinator for the district. I have the pleasure to present information to you about our Suzuki program, an integral part of the art strand of the Hamilton Avenue STEAM theme and the foundation to our K through 12 string program. During this presentation, I will walk you through the main principles of Suzuki instruction, detail how this particular pedagogy aligns with the GPS strategic plan, and provide you with examples as to why this particular approach is so impactful to a school community, personally impactful, and successful in shaping the string players in our district. To start off, I'd like to introduce Dr. Daniel Holtmark, our Suzuki director at Hamilton Avenue School, who is going to discuss Suzuki pedagogy.
Hi, my name is Dr. Daniel Holtmark. I'm the director of the Suzuki program here at Hamilton Avenue, and I'm going to be sharing with you today a little bit about the Suzuki method and how we implement it at Ham Ave. The Suzuki method of talent education is also known as the mother tongue approach. It uses the model of traditional language acquisition as the basis for musical education. To understand what this method looks like in action, I'd like to give you a little peek at the Suzuki studio at Hamilton Avenue School. The first thing that you will see is the foundational principle that every student is talented and that every child can learn. At Hamilton Avenue, every single student who comes through our doors is given the opportunity to play an instrument. Because the Suzuki method delays note reading, students learn by ear and play by heart. This allows them to begin at a very young age, and their musical instruction supports their development of fine and gross motor skills, cognitive processes, empathy, grit, and self-confidence. The next thing that stands out in the Suzuki classroom is the culture of positivity. Just as the child's first sounds are met with joy and wonder, every step of the learning process is celebrated. From unpacking and holding the instrument safely to playing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, students are nurtured in a supportive environment that encourages them to take risks and explore. This supportive atmosphere creates and is created by the strength of the community. By inviting parents to be actively present during before-school group classes, having siblings and peers learning the same pieces, and sharing our music through formal and informal performances, the Suzuki program at Hamilton Avenue fosters community and a sense of belonging. All of this serves to support the greater goal of Suzuki education, that of fostering kind human beings and a love of learning.
Dr. Danny talked about the principles of Suzuki instruction, which, as you know, is the center of our standards here in Greenwich. The Suzuki program in Greenwich Public Schools was founded in 2005. As a community that celebrated arts instruction, many students in town had high-quality music instruction prior to coming to our schools. Families often enrolled their toddlers in music classes around town to begin fostering that love of learning with their child. Greenwich has one of the most recognized private Suzuki schools in town, and many financially able families attend individual and small group classes from as young as 2 years old. We as a district recognized that not all students were able to take advantage of this opportunity and decided to build a theme that included this unique type of instruction. Suzuki instruction reinforces a sense of belonging in students through their accomplishments. It teaches students, along with their parents who are invited every morning for rehearsal, to persevere through challenges, reflect on their success, and recognize their love of learning.
Hi, my name is Jen LaGreca, and I'm a special ed teacher here at Greenwich Public Schools. I've been a teacher in Greenwich since 2001, and I've known the Suzuki program since 2009. The Suzuki program is very special to me. My own children, two of my children went through the program, and I did those Thursday morning classes with them, which I cherished. I learned so much, and I was able to support them. And then as a teacher, The Suzuki program is able to work with my students in special education one-on-one for 15 minutes a week and give them a lesson and include them in the program. And through those lessons, they've learned so much. They've become stronger as musicians, and the teachers have always been so gentle and so careful and so skillful in working with them and their special needs, whether it's a behavior issue or an academic issue. They've really worked very closely with our students.
Next, we will explore the positive impact that Suzuki instruction has made on performance at the secondary level at Western Middle School and Greenwich High School. Since the very first Suzuki cohort made its way to Western Middle School, the orchestra program has flourished. In the fall of 2012, the orchestra program consisted of only 30 students. Over the past 12 years, the program has quadrupled in size. Rather than one orchestra comprised of 6th, 7th, and 8th grade students, we now have a 6th grade orchestra, a 7th grade orchestra, and an 8th grade orchestra, and a pops orchestra that meets after school. When competing in the 2022 Music in the Parks Adjudication Festival, the Western Middle School 7th and 8th grade orchestra received the highest possible rating of superior. Orchestra is so much more than a performing ensemble. It's a community, a place to build friendships, to feel safe, and to develop teamwork. Equity and access is at the forefront of ARC's programming. Our orchestra at Western Middle School is highly diverse. As you can see from the demographics in this slide, 55% of orchestra students are Hispanic or of Latino descent. Similarly, for 55% of our orchestra families, English is not the primary language spoken at home. The Suzuki program at Hamilton Avenue School has truly opened the door for many of our students to participate in our rigorous orchestra programs at the secondary level in Greenwich. There are 3 orchestras at Greenwich High School. Each of them provide our students with opportunities for self-expression, student leadership, problem solving, critical thinking, and teamwork. Concert orchestra is comprised of all 9th grade string players. Symphony orchestra is open to all 10 through 12 grade string players and is the largest performing ensemble at Greenwich High School with nearly 100 musicians on stage. Honors String Ensemble is the highest level string orchestra, open to 9th through 12th graders by audition. This group performs the highest level of repertoire and has received accolades from the state of Connecticut and nationally at festivals in California and Florida. Since implementing the Hamilton Avenue Suzuki program, the number of HAMAV students who continue their orchestral studies into Greenwich High School have tripled. Year after year, the Greenwich High School Orchestra program sends the most string players to the Western Region Music Festival than any other high school in the Western region of Connecticut. This year was no exception, as we had 20 string players represent Greenwich High School at the festival.
Probably patience.
Memorize.
Friendship. Better coordination. To work hard.
It's good to meet new friends.
As a concentrate a little more better. Making friends.
Perseverance and teamwork. You can have stuff in common with people you wouldn't expect.
Patience and practice.
Hard work.
Friendship and perseverance. Perseverance. Teamwork.
To focus. How to work with other people.
How to work with other people.
It has taught me hard work and group work.
Patience.
Perseverance. Taught me to have patience while playing my violin.
Practice makes perfect.
Hard work.
Patience. How to read notes. Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Hand-eye coordination.
Coordination.
Friendship and teamwork. Patience. How to make friends.
To be responsible.
Being patient.
Friendship. Amazing!
I feel calm. I feel orchestra. I feel silly but decent.
Calm and relieved.
Good. Happy. Happy.
Thrilled. I feel feel great.
Calm.
Happy.
Challenge. Competitive, in a good way.
I feel challenged.
Safe.
Excited.
Joyful.
Overjoyed.
Interested. Joyful.
I feel happy.
Joyful and motivated.
Joyful.
Calm.
Calm.
I feel really great.
Being calm.
I'm good.
Excited. Calm.
Excited.
I feel near friends.
I feel like I can make friends with others that have the same interest as me.
Happy and joyful.
I think the most important effectiveness data are the voices of our Suzuki graduates.
Hi, I'm Joe and I'm an engineer in Boston. Last year I graduated from the University of Pennsylvania. I was a salutatorian of the GHS class of 2019 and I graduated from HAMAV and all the way back in 2011. I was fortunate enough to be part of the first class of Suzuki students at HAMAV. To this day, I still remember learning how to hold a violin in the first grade and playing songs like the Pocketball Canon with my friends. Suzuki at HAMAV was really the keystone to music in my life as I continued to play the violin through middle school, high school, and beyond. In music, starting early is extremely important, and so because I was exposed to music so early at HAMAV, I was set up for success as a violinist. I was able to pursue a lot of opportunities in high school because of this, like being a part of the Connecticut All-State Orchestra, being concertmaster of the GHS Orchestra, and joining the New York Youth Symphony as a violinist. I would also argue that playing the violin has had other non-musical benefits too, especially in the areas of discipline and focus. And if you want to get good at anything, it's just as Dr. Suzuki says, which is practice, practice, practice. And I always like to imagine a world in which everyone could play music, and I think HAMAV is a great testament to how that can be possible. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nicole Maloney. I am a graduate of Greenwich High School from the class of 2019. I played violin for nearly 12 years in the Greenwich Public Schools district. It all began when I was about 6 years old at Hamilton Avenue Elementary School in their Suzuki program, which I believe was a huge factor in my passion and success in music training from the very beginning. Some of my very first music lessons ever consisted of performing on cereal boxes taped with wooden rulers and paper towel rolls, which would resemble what a small kindergarten-sized violin and bow would look like. And over the course of my elementary school experience, I think both my talent and love for the instrument grew rapidly. And I think these early experiences from childhood started the foundation I had with confidence and poise, which later translated into being able to find ease in performing solos later on in middle school and high school, or playing in orchestral auditions, or playing in chamber ensembles. I think that the Suzuki program offered at HAMAV reinforced the importance of dedication and practicing, since progress can slowly but surely happen, yet it won't happen overnight. So I think that Suzuki offered the little steps that young musicians will take slowly over time to have a head start in becoming a strong, confident performer in later years, and dare I say, a leg up on other members of a future orchestra that they may participate in middle or high school. Me personally, my involvement in music didn't stop either after high school. I continued to play the viola while studying at Boston College and their orchestra and chamber ensembles. And although I'm not continuing music professionally now, I can see how studying music and playing the violin have several parallels to my chosen career path in dental school every day, with finger and hand dexterity and posture and persistence and practice. I find music to still be very relevant to my life today, and I know that my life would be very different had I never started playing violin in elementary school.
Hello, my name is Charles Andrew Miranda, and I'm an alumnus of the Greenwich Public Schools District. I'm making this video today to express my gratitude and to thank those who supported the Suzuki program at my elementary school, HAMAV. Growing up in a low-income household, I didn't have the opportunities to explore many extracurricular activities. However, thanks to HAMAB's Suzuki program, I was exposed to music at an early age, having weekly lessons both in the classroom and outside the classroom due to HAMAB's partnership with the Greenwich Alliance. I'm incredibly thankful for this opportunity as it fostered my passion for music and the instrumental arts. In middle school, I was able to make core memories traveling to regional and national festivals with my orchestra friends. In high school, I served as the principal violist for GHS's premier ensemble. I was also inspired by HAMAF's Suzuki program in high school, where I served as a private lesson teacher for 8 elementary and middle school students. I've also decided to take this passion with me to my first year at the University of Pennsylvania, where I volunteer at local West Philly elementary schools supporting strings teachers in their classrooms. I'm so grateful for the opportunities that the Greenwich Public School District has provided me, and I'm excited to give back in the future. Thank you.
The impact of the Suzuki program at Hamilton Ave can also be seen in our students across the elementary schools. Each year, a number of pre-K students who began learning a string instrument in the Hamilton Avenue School Suzuki program move on to other GPS elementary schools. The impact that the Suzuki program has on these students is evident to the GPS string staff, who have noted the following observations. As you have seen in this presentation, the Suzuki program at Hamilton Avenue School has touched the lives of many students in our string program. This particular program continues to have a positive impact on our secondary string ensembles and support our students performing at the highest level. This is all embedded in Dr. Suzuki's approach to learning, where his focus was to make good citizens and noble human beings. His thought is, if children hear fine music from the day of their birth and learn to play it themselves, they develop a sensitivity, discipline, and endurance. They get a beautiful heart. We in Greenwich Public Schools, through our actions, support Suzuki's vision that the potential of every child is unlimited. Thank you for your time.